2 years later. Chapter 2, Afraid of Heists. Sir, the crime scene is just in here. Very well. Who's in charge of this investigation? That would be Detective Dare. He's right inside. Is it Dare or Dairy? Thank you, officer. That will be all. I better head inside. This seems like a complex situation. So you're the renowned Comrade Cross. Yes, that would be me. I'm Derek Dare. I'm in charge of this investigation. Ah, you're the detective? You're the detective? That's right. Best in town, if I might add. I guess we're just throwing humility out the window. Well then, Detective Dare. Hey, none of that formal stuff. Everyone calls me Double Dare. Okay, I was right. Right. Why can't I ever be a normal person? Well then, Double Dare. What happened here exactly? You got ourselves a classic case of robbery. Some bloke walked in around 11:30 a.m. threatening everyone with a gun. That sounds scary. Was anyone harmed? From this specific robbery, everyone was all right. That's good to hear. But we've had a second incident on the 9th floor. Whoa, I'll start the controller again. Yes, I've heard about that. Okay, some poor fellow was pushed out the window. It's a murder? That's right. Looks like you got a classic double crime. Does everything come in twos for this guy? Yes, sir. I was double dared to investigate both incidents. So you're saying the incidents are related? Yep, we've already pinned the culprit. I wouldn't be so quick with the assumptions, Detective. Right, I almost forgot. Everyone deserves defense, is that right? Deserves defense. Even the guilty, huh? Not everyone suspected of a crime is guilty. We'll see. Regardless, I do hope you'll find something decisive. I hope so too. Feel free to ask questions, I'll be right over there. I'll have to ask more about the case later. My name is Comrade Cross. I'm a defense attorney. Wait. What? Though I never get used to thinking of it. Something changed in me last year. I chose a different path in life, but I can't think of that now. Today's case is twofold. A bank robbery and a murder. The police believe both cases are linked with a single suspect. My client. I'll have to speak to him once I'm done investigating. What a twist! My goal is to clear him of all charges. He must be found innocent. I better get to it. I need to do two things here. Oh, man. Dipped once into flocking and changed his life forever. Like always, I need to inspect the traces left behind from the criminal. Well, I mean, 2 years have passed, so he basically... Something like that case, maybe it changed something in him and like made him kind of realize he needed to defend the innocent. Also, I should speak to those involved in the case. Once I completed the investigation, I'll be prompted to continue. No better time to start than now, I guess. Yeah, I said 2 years later. Bank lobby, okay. This seems out of place. That's because it is! How so? Oh, I have no clue. I couldn't figure that much on my own. I assumed during the robbery there was a bit of a commotion. Maybe one of the employees dropped this. I'll keep a record of it just in case. Money bag, okay. What are you investigating? This wall! Oh, is there a clue there? Nothing I can see, sir! Really top-of-the-line officers here. Oh, what's missing here? Huh. It seems like there's a bullet hole here. Apparently there was a warning shot fired at the receptionist. Seems like that this is from that shot. Okay. But something's off. The design of this wall seems not right. Maybe there was some things around for the investigation? Hello, Prosperity Bank. Can I take your order? Are you the receptionist? Yes, that's me. Ray Towers. I was here when the incident occurred. Apparently the criminal threatened her. I'm sorry you had to go through that. It must have been scary. Oh, it was no deal. We were all trained on what to do in emergencies. Now, can I help you with something? Maybe you need a checking account? No, I'd just like to hear what happened from your perspective. I'm the defense attorney on this case. I'm here to investigate. Oh, that's interesting. But sadly, I can't talk about what happened. Why not? I have a lawyer too. He said to keep quiet until I can organize my story. He said if I'm not careful, my testimony could backfire. I guess that's true. Can't blame her. You're going to testify in front of the court, right? Probably. I should have everything ready by tomorrow. Sorry about that. Then I'll just have to hear the story tomorrow. Thanks for your time. No problem. Next in line, please. Are all my witnesses like this? I go to the bank call. Actually, let's talk to Double Dare. Sup, DD? Crime details. What can you tell me about the crime? The crime, huh? It happened around 11:30 a.m. this morning. A masked figure walked in and demanded money from the vault. And the person was successful in their attempt to steal? Yeah, apparently the receptionist opened the vault for him. I see. It was a close call. The criminal even fired a warning shot. Have you found the gun that was used? 2 steps ahead of you, Cross. We found it. Where? Oh, it was on the 9th floor. The scene of the murder. 2 steps, huh? I presume you performed an analysis? Whoa, slow down there, buddy. Double steps means a double process. These things take time. Is that a joke? So you haven't taken a look at the gun on the 9th floor. I'll get to it, don't worry. You there? Yes, detective? It's Dare. Call me Double Dare. Yes, sir. Double Dare, sir. I'm starting to feel bad for the investigation team. Perform an analysis on the gun we found upstairs. On the double. Right away, Double Dare, sir. I'm starting to think this detective is double trouble. Ah, it's spreading. God. 9th floor. So the murder scene was upstairs, correct? On the 9th floor, yep. The poor lad fell from there. Landed in the courtyard. I think he was pushed. Oh, sorry. That's right. Why do you think that? Does it have, Nope. Just the people I've met so far. It happened around the same time as the bank robbery. Not to mention, the window up there is broken. So someone broke the window to push him out. That's what everyone's saying, but we're running tests right now. For fingerprints, I'm guessing. And the autopsy report. I'd like to investigate the 9th floor as well. No can do, Cross. What? We're still performing preliminary analysis up there. Also, he is up there. Detective, the pronoun game is no fun. Who are you talking about? You know, your opponent in court tomorrow. My opponent. He means... So the prosecutor for this case is already on the scene. Yep, always the first one on the scene, that one. So, am I facing a new prosecutor? I don't want to say new. He's supposedly the best at what he does. The best? Sounds a little arrogant. Between you and me, man. That's exactly right. My hair is just like, blink, I'm gonna be straight up. It's like... My hair is just, I don't know. It defies gravity! Hey, Zipsy, how you doing? He hasn't lost a case yet. He hasn't lost a case? That sounds nearly impossible. Heh. Possible is my middle name. It's Phoenix Wright adjacent. It's still a cool game, though. Officer, ready my stunt bike. Yes, sir, right away, on the double. That's what I like to hear. My second thought, maybe I should wrap up this conversation. Do you know anything else about this new prosecutor? Just his name. Goes by Thorn. Thorn, huh? Yeah, he thinks he's some kind of royal guard. Forget I asked. I recommend you watch yourself. Never know when you get pricked by the thorn. I sense this is only the beginning of the prickly puns. Thanks for the information, Detective. So, this is the vault. Looks empty? Apparently the criminal got away with some items from here. But I don't understand how this whole vault was cleared. It was empty for the investigation. Yes, abstain. Show that you're gonna want to see. Oh god. Ha! Ha! Wait, what? 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 Are you serious? Steamed hams, but it's a critically acclaimed feature film. Ah! My dinner with Skinner. Holy shit. I have to watch this. Not right now. We're playing. Oh my god, that's amazing, Fuzz. Holy shit. I'm watching that. No, Fuzz is good. Fuzz is old. I used to work with Fuzz. That's awesome. Oh my god, I have to check that out later. Barely coming right, yeah. Ooh, we found it. It was barely touched. I'll make a note of it in my files. That's odd. So the criminal only touched a fraction of what was here. The door supposedly goes to the stairway. The murder happened on the 9th floor. Sadly, Dare's investigation is busy up there. I'll try again later. Okay, what else are we missing? We haven't taken a look at yet. We got that. Oh, we didn't go in here. This looks like a side room of some sort. All sorts of things are on display here. Nothing too important, though, except for... Welcome back, Remy. We're just investigating. Show away into the night. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for dropping that, man. I appreciate that. The stand looks like it should hold something. Looks like one of the displays is missing from this room. I'll keep that in mind. Looks like I've investigated everything in the lobby. When I'm ready to leave, I should inspect the main door. I need to study the location where the victim landed. Yeah, I gotta start trying to load it. Want to leave? This is the last chance of it. Yes. Yes, finish investigation. Oh, that power walk. Time to head over to the courtyard. Detective Dare, I'd like to investigate the victim's landing spot. Sure thing, man. I best head there myself. Don't tell me he hasn't started investigating outside either. I'll walk you out. You want a tussle? Kersplat. Oh, nice, MC. So, this is where the victim died. Yes, sir. Looks pretty straightforward. But there are still a few things I need to check. Do you have an autopsy report in progress? Officer! Yes, sir! Have you started the, analysis? Maybe I should be a detective instead of a lawyer. Hey, fellow attorney at law. Who's that? Ah, I knew you'd show up. What a cool job you have, Mr. Attorney. Thanks, and you are? I'm Chloe McCarthy, attorney at law. You're a lawyer? She doesn't seem very serious. Well, actually, I'm studying to be a defense attorney. So she's just a student. Girl! But that doesn't mean I can't investigate too. Actually, it does. Only authorized personnel belong here. I'm authorized. I'm related to the case. Yeah, I forgot. Chloe here is the witness to our murder. You saw the moments of the crime? Sure did. Saw it clear as day on a clear day. Wait, let me clarify. Yes, it is a clear day today. You could have just looked up at the sky. My name is Conrad Cross. Conrad Cross. I'm the defense attorney on this case. I'd like to ask you a few questions about what you saw. Wow, so cool. I'll cooperate on one condition. I don't think it works like that. I'll tell you everything I know if you let me investigate with you. Isn't that a crime? Let her do. I'm collecting waifus. Phoenix! I know what you're thinking, but it's actually a crime. But it's not actually a crime. This area is restricted to investigators involved with the case. And I can't give out details of the investigation. But this book says you can just refer to me as an assistant. And why would I need an assistant? Come on, Mr. Cross. Weren't you an assistant at some point? Yes. So you must know how useful it can be. Assisting is dangerous work. I don't have time to go around in circles with the witness. I need to investigate as much as possible today. I suppose I have no choice. Very well, you can be my assistant. Team of 2, double power. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Cross. But just for this investigation. You have a lot to learn before you can stand in court. Ah, Mr. Cross is my new mentor. By the way, that book is outdated. I read it years ago. Oh, I guess I'll swap it for the new edition. If you had that book the whole time, why didn't you read from it first? I don't think about the law, maybe. Right, so there's not a lot that needs to be investigated here. Cross-examine. Alright, oh my eye. What a long day. I can show someone when we get to a point, like in a little bit, yeah. This time I'll have to have an assistant follow me. I can speak to my assistant the same way as I would to any other person. However, I can ask my assistant about the case at any time. I should ask her about what she saw while I'm looking around. Let's begin the investigation. Bank courtyard. Detective Dare, aren't you going to help investigate? That's double dare to you. And I'll wait until my team arrives. Can you be a little more productive? The current case. Do you understand the details of this case? Oh, I know this one. Yes, there was a robbery and a murder. I was there after all. Right, I believe both incidents happened around noon. And you think the culprit is the same in both crimes? It's a bit early to say, but the prosecution believes so. Oh, the prosecution? Sounds exciting. Yes, we don't have many details right now. But we have several witnesses for the robbery incidents. Ah, witnesses! I thought you were studying to be a lawyer. What do you witness? I know what you're talking about, Zempsy. I don't think I own it yet. So, what exactly did you witness? Well, Mr. Cross, I saw the crime. Yes, but what exactly? Well, it's a bit of a hard subject. Oh, she did witness a murder after all. It's okay, take your time. Well, I saw the victim falling. I was at the library all morning. I started walking home. I looked over at the bank from the sidewalk, and I saw him. I saw the victim fall from the 9th floor window. And this was around noon? That's right. I didn't see anything else. You didn't see who pushed him? No, it was too far away. Well, this at least confirms the victim fell to his death. Thanks for your testimony. This is very helpful information. Now, Chloe McCarthy, ace information giver. Woo! About Chloe. So, you're a student? That's right. Well, maybe. I'm not attending any classes. It's more like independent study. So you're not even in law school? I'm planning to go once I have the money. I can recommend a few schools for you if you'd like. Oh, excuse me, but it's getting competitive out there. The courts have been speeding up for years now. Cases were getting backlogged to the point where new ones came in faster than we could get to the old ones. As a result, some pretty drastic changes were made to the justice system. God, my words are slurring because I'm tired. Oh God. Oh, you mean the counselors? Let them rest. That's right. There's been a big push for more lawyers, more defense attorneys, more prosecutors. And this way we were able to tackle backlog cases from over 40 years ago. Wow, so that means they've been pushing for younger lawyers as well? Exactly. New lawyers bring in excitement to the courtroom. Which is the other effect of these changes. The courts have become a show. A show? Cases are dramatized and played up for the crowd. Dramatized. In fact, a lot of cases are televised as well. Nowadays, it's all about the spectacle. The truth rarely matters. Anyways, we got off topic. I'm sure you'll be a great lawyer someday. Although I hope you can learn something from this investigation. You're the best, Mr. Cross. Thank you so much. We should get back to work. Okay. Okay, this is a spear? Oh, I know! I know what this is used for. It says here that ancient warriors use spears to fight. They're especially effective against cavalry. Right, but what is it doing here? Maybe there was a battle here? I doubt it. Apparently. I don't sleep well either. I remember seeing something in the side room. One of the display mounts was missing something. Could the spear belong to that display? Oh, that's an idea. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh wait, I zoned out a bit there. I apologize. I think I'm I've got to be narcoleptic. Am I narcoleptic? I don't know. She can. Oh my god, she can block me in places? Oh no. Oh, a dumpster. Is this how your investigations normally go? No, not normally. Maybe there's something important in there. Do you think I'm not going into the dumpster? No, I meant, do you think there's anything related to the crime in there? It's physics. Oh, well, no. Oh, that was pointless. Okay, do it again. So this is where the victim landed. Yeah. Detective, do you have a photo of the body when it was still here? Yes, I do. Here it is, hot off the camera. Thank you. Let's see here. The victim was Bill Ground. Bill Ground! He fell from the building and died on impact, likely a murder. Oh my god, Bill Ground. So this is Bill Ground. He looks in pretty bad shape. Nothing out of the ordinary for now, but I'll hold on to the picture. Well, I think that's everything. Wasn't much to do here. So we're done at this location, Mr. Cross? Just covered is fine. Yeah. And yes, we've collected all that we can from the crime scene. And I think Dara's team is still working on the 9th floor. So what's next? Hold on, I said you could accompany me for this investigation. The investigation is over. You should go prepare your testimony. But I have to stick with my mentor. Who said I was your mentor? Please, comrade, please teach me. Is she 18? This is Gmon map, Kia. God. Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to learn. I promised myself I would help those involved in crime. And being an attorney is the best way to do that. I just want to make, there are jokes. There are jokes I want to make, but I want to make sure that they're appropriate. Kia. You know what? That gives me a fucking idea. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. Wait. This is going to be hopefully good. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. This is gonna be great if I can make it work. Please work, please. Okay. Perfect. Okay, this. Okay. Just 1 second here. Trust me, this is gonna be great. Yes! Yes! Okay, this is okay. This is totally worth me taking a few moments. Okay, it's your manager. Okay. Damn it! That didn't work. Hold on. Wait. It's there. It's gotta be there. Where is it? There. Okay, I did it wrong. I did. There. Anyway, now we have dokes. Anyway, what were we talking about? What? What's so funny? It's damn not too. It's dokes from Dexter. I'm part of the coven. Just listen to that cackle. What's happening? I added a new emote. Dokes. Surprise, motherfucker. It's he was my favorite character in Dexter. Anyway, he was very like, I'm on to you, motherfucker. Did you seriously? Oh, that's what you just did. Oh my god, that's what the dokes what. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. Cause you did it in the, cause it doesn't show on my screen. You added it in the Twitch TV thing. Oh my god. Anyway. Anyway, sorry, I apologize. No more distractions, back to the case. Being attorney is the best way to do that. I would never trust you. Wait, so what's yours then? You could be an attorney without my help. You seem to be doing just fine with all those law books. I've been reading about law for years, but I've never been involved in a real-life case. Why isn't it showing for me? Oh, now, okay, there it is. It wasn't it's showing on the channel, but it's okay. Yeah, it shows on my browser, but not on where I look and view the chat. And it doesn't show up on here. But that's weird because Better TV usually shows up here. So weird. Chat settings. It usually shows up here. That's so weird. Like, it usually shows up in, yeah, there's Cat Jam, but Dokes is not showing up. That's weird. Anyway, okay, sorry, I'm getting so super distracted. Never been involved in a real life case. Please, this is my one chance to show the world I could be an attorney. I never know the normie. Dexter was not a normie show. Dexter was a show about a serial killer who killed other serial killers while working for the police department. It's the most anti-normie show out there. Wow, that isn't a normie show. It was not a normie show. I can start as your permanent assistant. I know you need the help. You seem stressed. I would say it's borderline normie. It wasn't that popular when it was on. It got a cult following. Why is my hair doing... I don't even know anymore what my hair is like. Whatever. Fantasy fucking football. We'll talk. God damn it, Phoenix. I already know everything about this case. I believe in finding the truth. We can solve this together. Season 4 was the best season. That's with the Trinity, right? Season 4 was the best fucking season with John Lithgow. Oh my god. I wouldn't, Phoenix. I wouldn't. I want to help. This is my one chance to help. Yeah, oh, I'm no spoilers. Absolutely no spoilers, but it's so good. After that, it just kind of tanked, to be perfectly honest. I lost interest. It's a lot like it used to be when I was younger. But 4 is phenomenal. Yeah, it really helped when I was a student. I mean, it's really hard to follow the like perfect TV there. Dexter, how Kia. Maybe it's time to return the favor. Gen Z bringing them back. All right, this is a rare opportunity to learn more about the law. You can be my assistant. Take good notes. I won't be slowing down for you. And you'll have to put a lot of work in. This is a criminal case after all. Also, do we find out, is she 18 or not? Is she of age? I understand. Thank you, sir. Conrad is still fine. But when the trial begins, you'll be in the gallery. All right. Thanks for this chance, Conrad. I won't let you down. Tome of Lore. Okay, good. So I can make crude jokes and it's fine. House is great. Now, what can I do as your assistant? You can, I don't know, I guess just keep track of the evidence? God, you got it. Chloe McCarthy on the job. We should go talk to the defendant. He might have some more info for us. I should interact with the taxi when I'm ready to go. The defendant is waiting at the detention center. Power walk. Come across. I'm gonna solve the case. Come across. I'm gonna defend the case. Come across. Go talking to a taxi. Come across. Who the fuck is this guy? Officer, shouldn't you be with Dare? Sir, please don't make me go there. Sir, Double Dare is an odd fellow. Wrong voice. She's what it's a crime. You're one to talk. My crew jokes are great. So that's why Dare wasn't helping us. I kind of feel bad for these guys. Alright, taxi time. Do I want to move to the detention center and meet the defendant? Yes. Let's head over to the detention center. I'm gonna get something to drink real fucking quick. I'm thirsty, and I'm talking a lot. I need to wet my whistle. Timed that perfectly. I wasn't let. That's water. I put water in my can. It's reuse, reduce, reuse, recycle. I want to get shit sleep again. Phoenix, no. This is the detention center. I see. So the defendant is waiting here? Yes. This is where we can speak to him. He should be in the middle cell. Oh, don't soft lock me, bitch. Who am I? Is it her that I was gonna talk to? Like, it showed up there real quick. Ah, huh? Well, why isn't there anybody here? What? No! Why are you singing my penis, my whistle? What? She's our assistant. Oh, wet my whistle, you know, like my mouth. Just walk in and talk to the defendant. Sup? Okay. Middle room is what they said. Bridges. Are you Mr. Bridges? Yes. Are you two with that other guy? What other guy? We're your defense team. We're here to prove you innocent. Yes, my name is Conrad Cross, and this is my assistant. Chloe McCarthy, nice to meet you. Cross? Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried. This is the voice I'm going to use for him because I haven't used this voice before in anything I've ever done. And I feel it's going to be a good voice. Yes, indeed. No flaws. It's nice to meet you in person. I'm Oliver Bridges, engineer. It looks like I'm caught in this mess. Right. I believe you told me as much when we spoke on the phone. The others, they didn't believe me. I'm innocent. Jeff Bridges. I can't do a Jeff Bridges. Maybe a Lloyd Bridges. I picked a hell of a day to quit amphetamines. We'll do everything in our power to get you an acquittal. But that requires cooperation. I have no penis and I must cream. See, that's a joke on All we need to know is where you were when you were arrested. I was on the 9th floor at the scene of the crime. In both Simpson door. Anyway. And why were you there? You believe me, right? Yes, we believe in your innocence. I wouldn't be standing here if I didn't. Where's the joke? That was the joke. Oh, you know what? Everyone is judging you now. Great, that's how it should be during a lawyer game. I'm getting you guys in the mood. You're welcome. Can anyone find this joke? God damn. Why are you picking on me? I didn't do anything to you tonight. Your lawyer's not the judge. I wouldn't be standing here if I didn't, so you have to trust us. All right, I was managing my bank account. The receptionist showed me upstairs. I really didn't see anything suspicious. I'm sorry, it's all been so terrible. It's all right. I can tell you're nervous, but you don't need to worry. Can't you tell us any more? I'm sorry, I don't want to. That's all right, I understand. We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to review. Prompt to judge the script keyboards. Oh, this is the part where we go over the case so far, right? Yeah, why don't you give it a shot? Key players are Ground, Bridges, the receptionist, and the true culprit. Alright, so at around 11:30, the culprit walked into the bank with a gun. Then they threatened the receptionist by firing a warning shot. The shot hit behind the reception desk. After that, the receptionist opened the vault. The robber stole money from there and fled the scene. The criminal went upstairs and was caught by Ground. Maybe Ground learned his identity and was killed to keep the secret? No, did you quiz? What have you done? Maybe a Lloyd Bridges. Picked a hell of a day to quit amphetamines. We'll do everything in our power to get you an acquittal. But that requires cooperation. I have no penis and I must cream. See, that's a joke on the... Quiz! Quiz! Or maybe Ground tried to fight the robber and lost.
Good God, what was that?
Whatever the reason, we're probably looking at a single suspect. 2 crimes, 1 suspect. And we don't even have a lead on their identity. Ground was pushed out of the window around 11:45. And Bridges happened to be at the scene when the police arrived. I think that's about it, right? It's not a lot to go on. We'll have to make do with what we have. Let's get some rest before the trial tomorrow. Alright, we can do this. Don't be late. I need you to take notes on how I defend the client. Can do. I'll be there, bright and early.
It's time to give some dicks!
My phone? That's a cool ringtone. Hello? Oh, right. Now's not a good time. Tomorrow? But that's close to the scene of the crime. Oh, alright. We'll talk tomorrow then. Who's that? Oh, it was just a friend. She has information on the crime scene. She's part of the reason I took this case, actually. I see, you have a friend. It's not like that. Not in public, anyway. Anyways, I have to meet her tomorrow. But we should be thinking about the case at hand. Wait a minute. Ram? What are you doing here? Conrad, who is this? This is James Ram. He works for the government. Sorry to intrude, Mr. Cross. I won't take a bunch of your time. Is there something you need? I'm here to let you know that your current investigation is related to you-know-what. No, it can't be. Fear not, if you can find the true culprit, all will remain well. And what if defendant is guilty? Oh, I'm quite sure he's innocent. That's why he was really here. He must have already interrogated our client. I didn't give you permission to speak to the defendant. Mr. Cross, have you forgotten who I work for? Relax. He's quite fine. How is it even possible for the data to be a threat? One of the hard drives was destroyed. No, it was a fake? You're not to speak to anyone about this. If you fail to determine the culprit, all of our lives will be at risk. Conrad, what is he talking about? Okay, so what we played in the second game was a prequel. It was a prologue, but it was when he was still a prosecutor, and that's when he and Flocking started to become friendly and whatnot, and he's trying to find out about Zero data. So we played that in the second game, but this is the first game where things are coming to light. You take care. We'll be watching your efforts. Conrad, what was that? You knew that guy. What were you talking about? I don't know if I should tell you. It could be dangerous. Conrad, if we're going to be working this case together, then we need to be honest with each other. All right? Keep this a secret. A while ago, I was contacted by the government. They were running an investigation and needed help. They were short on staff and needed to solve this one case. Anyways, Ram was the one that hired me. What's all this about data? Do you know of the 04 incident? Oh, I know a bit. That's the one where terrorists broke into a military complex, right? Should be here. Yes, you can definitely handle this classified information. That's right, they planned the attack for years and were more than prepared. It was a heist. Their target was a group of experimental missiles. They ended up stealing 5 nuclear warheads. Luckily, they couldn't be activated without the launch codes. Oh, and the terrorists don't have the codes! Yes, but to this day, they still have the missiles. That's why this data is so important. I don't understand. They call it the Zero data. Let's just say it has a lot of very important information related to the military. Among that information lies the launch codes for those warheads. Ah, and the terrorists try to steal it? Yes, in a way. The data exists on a series of hard drives. Those are these things that store. Those are those things that store information on computers, right? Correct. You need 3 hard drives to access the data. Without all 3, the information won't decrypt. Essentially, it becomes worthless. Ball 60. Raimi! Only by combining all 3 drives can one access the launch codes. However, there are also 3 fakes. Fakes? They are identical to the real drives but contain useless data. They were made in case anyone tried to steal them. So where are they now? I'm not sure. I thought one of them was destroyed, rendering them useless. The RAM wouldn't have been here if that was the case. Those hard drives still exist, I'm sure of it. How is it related to our case? The criminal got away with the contents of the vault. It seems likely that the true culprit stole the Zero data from the bank. That's insane! Why would the bank have the data? I don't know, but it's the only option that makes sense. If we can find the criminal, then we can find where they hid the data. That's why Ram wants us to succeed. And if we don't, then it's possible the terrorists could launch a nuke. This is really bad. We have to solve this case. Right. So much for this being a normal trial. I must not fail. I must push through. We can't tell Bridges about any of this. We don't want it to start a panic. This is scary. We don't really have any evidence that can help our case. Let's just hope the prosecution's investigation is completed by tomorrow. I'm sure they'll discover something I can use. After all, if I can't defend the client, a nuclear winter could become our future. Oh shit. Oh, excuse me. Back in court. It's not canon. All these answers. Matt. Goes password. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the same on my luggage. Trial for the murder of Bill Brown is now in session. As always, we will be providing assistance to his honor. Agreed. Agreed. It's a little early to start taking sides. Yeah, now then. Your Honor, I believe you've forgotten to introduce me. Right. My introduction should take precedence over the other proceedings. Your exit from the courtroom takes precedence over that. We have a new prosecutor today. Sorry, chap. No, sorry, chap, I'm not new. I've handled plenty of cases in my time. Oh my god. It's Conrad Edgeworth! Oh, yes, rather, he is new to this country. Indeed. I shall be making quite a mark upon during my stay. Pause, my nose. Oh my god. Allergies, man, they bug the crap out of me. But what kind of mark? Please welcome Prince Jacob Thorne with open arms. He's got a weapon! A pleasure. Prince Thorne? I hail from a very royal family. In fact, the most royal of all. Prince Thorne is the direct descendant of the Queen of England. Oh, wow. It is of the utmost importance that we accommodate him. Quite. Please pay no mind to my guards. I would have had them leave, but my humble mother insisted. Can we start the trial now? Destroy this twig! I presume the prosecution is ready? You presume correctly. Save the queen. And the defense? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Sir Cross. A pleasure to do battle with you today. Likewise? Good, good. Today we shall joust until death. That was my foot. Right then. How does the defense plead? We wish to attempt a complete acquittal, Your Honor. I expected nothing less, Cross. It's always an interesting trial when you're behind the bench. Is that a compliment or an insult? Sepsi. Pertinent proof 7. Now, will the prosecution please deliver their statement? With honor, Your Honor. On the morn of the 12th day, before the 12th hour, the Bank of Prosperity was robbed of its prosperity. I've had enough word games for one lifetime. The culprit entered the bank wielding a pistol. The weapon was actually recovered from the crime scene. I'll have my guards added to public record. Gun. After entering, he held up the receptionist. The vault was opened for him and he committed the deed. So he stole money directly from the vault. Then he made his escape? Sadly, Your Majesty, it's not like the cinema. Did he just promote the judge to king? The criminal then saw fit to ascend to the upper floors. Why would he do that? Perhaps he had a second agenda. That is to say, murder. Murder! Judas, murder. Order. Prince Orr, I believe this is indeed a murder trial as well. Your claim is that the robbery is related to the murder? That is correct. It's a double crime, which deserves a sentence of double time. Who said that? I give one guess, counselor. Ah. You found the culprit on the 9th floor of the bank, the scene of the murder. Oh my god. The police arrived mere minutes after the victim died. And yes, the autopsy report was completed yesterday. I'll add it to the proper public record. The autopsy looks like what we should expect. The victim died from the fall. Now, back to the state of the crime scene. Aside from that, the vault contents of the library was left intact. Afterwards, the window on the 9th floor was broken. Prince Thorne, a question. Where exactly did you find his weapon? You speak of the pistol that was added to public record? Correct. It was discarded on the upper floors. It's the prosecution's belief that the culprit did not fire the weapon. What? But there was a bullet hole at the scene. It's true, the bullet hole seems very out of place in a bank lobby. However, we can't say for sure when it was made. Well, but it's clear as day. We can't tell when the damage was done, only that it was done. What basis would you have for such an argument? I forgot to mention something about the gun found at the scene. It did not fire a single shot. Oh my god. Order. Are you certain in your analysis? Blimey. My investigation team never fails, just like the queen. So is this mom a queen or an immoral? Gun. Bears the fingerprints of Oliver Bridges, no shots were fired, okay. So the gun was found wasn't fired at all. Perhaps a different weapon was used during the robbery. I suggest you look through that piece of evidence again. You'll find that the defendant's fingerprints were clearly present. Heh. Well fought. Not so fast. A witness testified to being shot at. Did she know? How much of that? Just how much of that is truth, I wonder. You think the witness is lying? It is simple. The suspect brought this gun to rob the bank and did not fire a single shot. And you're discarding the bullet hole in the witness testimony. Because our analysis team is always correct. Tell it to the judge. God said U.S. Tell me that to me. In court. Evidence is key. One analysis is not enough to overturn multiple conflicting examples. I humbly respect your statement, Your Majesty. However, I have made multiple conflicting examples of my own. Multiple conflicting. I'm sorry. I'm like, ugh. I apologize. It's not the game. It's the brain. It's the brain of the guy who's playing the game. Can I punch Thorn? Please take a look at this photograph. This is the reception desk. This is a picture taken several months ago. Please draw your attention toward the painting behind the desk. That's exactly where the bullet hole is currently located. Yet this painting was not found at the scene. Look at this graph! Every time I do it makes me laugh. Oh, I used to do this as a kid all the time. Ha! I can't. There. Are you off your fucking rocker tonight? Yeah. Vagabond pugilist. Anyway, sorry. You don't mean. The bullet hole had been covered by that painting before the crime. Can you prove that? You think me a fool? Here is your proof. An analysis of the mark on the wall. It was cold to the touch. That doesn't mean shit. The autopsy report. High pulse, the large card left hand that was made immediately after death. Before death. Oh, immediately before death, okay. I can never unsee that. God. Look, I showed my calves once. I also behold that Mark was made at least 12 hours before the robbery. Interesting. Which means it was definitely made before the crime. It's hard to pin down an exact time frame, but we were able to conclude. Rankles, not Keiko. Rankle? What the hell's a rankle? That the mark was made at least 12 hours before that robbery. This is bad.
You have what?
Oh, wrist. My hand. Sorry.
Hit me. You can't. Reach me with that
Sorry,
hand.
but what does this mean?
Reach me with that hand.
Indeed,
Reach
what
me
does it
with
matter
that.
if there was, was or was not a shot fired? Because the facts must fit, yes? It'd be very bad for the prosecution if a different gun was used. Precisely because these fingerprints are a key point to our argument. But there's no fingerprints on it, are there? Oh, fingerprints all over bridges, no shot for fire from it. Those fingerprints are circumstantial. Of a rope. We have no reason. Precisely. So then, what happened to the missing painting? I'm an idiot. History was archived on this day. God damn it, quiz! Perhaps it was stolen to make it look like a shot was fired and throw us off. That's a bit elaborate. Could that really be what happened? Wait, if the culprit really had stolen the painting for that purpose, he would have already known there was a hole behind there. Which brings me to my final point. Where does the defendant work, may I ask? What, work? Quiz. Defendant, what is your occupation? I'm a designer of sorts. Is that the whole story? I guess, but, stop. Please explain your occupation in more detail. What, he just told Bridges to stop? I remember using this technique before. During certain statements, I could tell someone to slow down and explain what they're trying to say in more detail. If I'm prompted with a question mark, it means I can press Q to ask them to wait. Alternatively, I can click on the prompt to do the same. There will never be any penalty for asking for details. So I should always ask for more details if I can. I am an engineer, but I also work in the Bank of Prosperity as an accountant. Why did you say so before? I'm sorry, Mr. Cross. It will seem too suspicious. And there you have it. The defendant works at the bank. As such, he could have easily known about the mark in the wall. Easily. Prosecution has made its point clear. Having worked at the bank, the defendant would know much about the place. Make it easy to plan a robbery. Not good. And so the prosecution comes out on top. We would like to call the defendant up to the stand to confess this crime to the court. What? The defendant cannot be called to testify against himself. It says so right here in this legal book. What is the meaning of this? Look at Conrad! Sorry it took so long, Your Honor. I am Mr. Cross's assistant. Assistant? Assistant? That's right. Oh, I have to! Oh god, I have to. Oh my god, Shit, do I object? Fuck it.
No!
I said you weren't ready for court. This is the real deal. No students. Come on, Conrad. The best way for me to learn is to get experience. You told me to pursue my dreams, and here I am. That's true, but is the defense done bickering? This is no time to argue. Besides, this is a good light learning tool. If I'm really going to help Chloe, this is the best opportunity to do just that. Okay, you can stay. But are you sure you're ready? Of course, you're going to need my books anyways. Here, take this one. Oh, sweet. It's about testifying in court? As per the Fifth Amendment, if any person can refuse to testify details of a crime if it would implicate them. However, they must cooperate if asked about matters unrelated to the crime. Okay. That's right! Erase your misconceptions and learn the real truth. Hooray for reading! I should take a look through this later. Chitty times. Now that the gang's all here. What say you about the issue at hand? We're out of date books. We can't give Thorne any more information about Bridges. We don't even know much about our client. It would look bad for us if Bridges talked about his job at the bank. So the defense wants to play the silent game. Very well, two can play at that. The prosecution rests. Huh? You concede? For now, I will not present further evidence until the defense can refute my last claims. That's not how court works. Just let her do. That's not how court works. His Honor is correct. The verdict cannot be passed at this point. Oh, I understand that. I simply wish to play on a level field. The defense has barely said a word since we started. I'd like to hear Sir Cross's thoughts. What exactly are your claims? I remember asking him to wait to explain in more detail. First, the bullet hole had existed long before the crime. So the painting that exists in this photo had been covering it? Yes, I'm quite glad you remembered to use that technique. So what actually made the hole? Well, that question is unrelated to the case at hand. What matters is that a painting that was once there is now missing. The defendant's gun was not fired at all. You believe this is true because of your analysis on the weapon? Our analysis is always correct. What about the witness testimony? The one who claims she heard a gunshot? Simple, the witness is lying. But why would the witness lie about something like that? Perhaps she's trying to protect the defendant. They are co-workers after all. This is bad. We don't have any evidence to prove the witness's claims. I need to think of something fast. Call a witness to the stand. There's only one way to settle this. We should bring the witness to the stand and cross-examine her testimony. In court, the truth comes to light. Under the scrutiny of several trained individuals, our collective interpretation should give us the best answer. So say we should draw the line of truth out in person. I like your style, Sir Cross. Let's just see what truth awaits us. I have a bad feeling about this witness, but I have no choice. Every so often, my work just totally saps all my strength and energy, and I end up like a narcoleptic on stream. And I am so sorry that it's happening during your fucking game, because I'm actually enjoying this shit. God. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Bailiff, bring the witness to the stand. Oh god, what a boring game. No, it's not that at all, you know. The witness has been sworn in. This is the receptionist I talked to yesterday. Dearest madam, it is an honor. Hi, I can do it too. I'm just playing around, Prince Sirius. Name and occupation. Yeah, I'm easily distracted. So easily distracted. I'm Ray Towers. Welcome to the Bank of Prosperity. Can I take your order? So you're the receptionist. I'm sorry, that's not on the menu. But I am. Can I offer you a new checkings account instead? So the madness begins again. Thorn, before we get to the conflicting issue, we should first ask about the robbery itself. An excellent idea. You should do the honors, Sir Cross. It was your idea to call a witness. I'm starting to regret that idea. All right, let's hear your testimony.
This is Democracy Manifest.
Fast food meal. Where were you at the time of the robbery? And also, I haven't eaten today, other than at noon, is when I last had food. So that could be part of it too. Let's see. Because I was running late tonight. I didn't have time to make dinner. It only happened yesterday. I was at the reception desk. I think that much was already known. Right, then around 11:30 a.m., the robber walked in. Are you sure about the time? Absolutely, I always check the time. What did the robber look like? He was wearing gloves and a mask. The thief was also dressed in black with a big coat. I see, and the culprit was wielding a gun? Yeah, at first I didn't know what was going on. I asked you if you wanted to place an order. Do most restaurants serve armed criminals? And the robber pointed the way. I wish I could go out and get something to eat, though. I mean, I have stuff to make here, but I want a burger so bad. Or some tacos. Oh god, tacos would be delicious. Anyway. Wait, what do you mean? I was directed to open the safe. I'm sorry! Can you describe the culprit's voice? Actually, he was using a voice modulator. A voice modulator? That's right! The voice I heard was through a filter that disguises true sound. I will. Was there anything you noticed that could help identify the culprit? That sounds good. That sounds really good. Nope. Great. So the criminal's identity is a total mystery. Actually, this is good for us. Since the robber can't be identified, Thor can't prove it was Mr. Bridges.
Noodles are really good. Really good that they noodles.
But it works both ways. We can't prove it wasn't him either. I feared for my life, so I opened the safe. Nobody blames you for your actions, madame. I know that. I could care less about the money. So long as our secret recipe is safe. I'm starting to think she's actually delusional. After I opened the safe, I was forced inside. That was probably so that the culprit could keep an eye on you. Right, and then he took some money and put it in his bag. Wait! He had his bag with him the whole time? Yeah, he walked in with it. That could be related to something we've already found. I believe we found a simpler item at the crime scene. All right, I'll go to it. Let's see where I'm going. No, it's right there. The first one, money bag. There was a bag on the floor in the lobby. Is this the same bag? Oh, the bag in the lobby. I think I'm going insane. He's carrying multiple bags when he walked in. He dropped that one by accident in the lobby. And he used another to store the money from the vault. So this bag belongs to the culprit. And what happened next? Well, then he went into the side room. Side room? I didn't quite see because I was still in the vault. And then the thief entered the stairwell, correct? Yes. You're absolutely sure? Yeah, I think it's clear. Yes, I'm positive. I believe I can back up this description of the witness with evidence. At the front entrance, there's a security camera. It's ready to take pictures whenever someone passes in front of it. Oh, excuse me. The accursed criminal was spotted entering at 11:30 a.m. But there was no picture of him leaving. So we can assume the criminal didn't leave through the front entrance. Was there anything strange you noticed after opening the vault? Oh, I hit the button to it. God damn it. I think it's time to settle this bullet hole issue. I am so sorry. God damn it. What's wrong with me? Hold on a second. There. Did the criminal fire a warning shot? Yes! Stop. When did this happen exactly? It was before I opened the vault. And where was the gun pointed? I don't remember. Now what do you know of this painting? The victim was the robber. But to become it, I know, right? Oh, that's mine. What? You own the painting? Yeah, I put it up there about a year ago. Was it hanging there on the day of the crime? Yes, it was. Then where did it go? Actually, no, I'm not going to jump because this matters. It seems odd that the painting just vanished. The painting... I took it down and hid it after the robber fled upstairs. Where did you hide it? In the side room, under the drawer. But we searched every inch of the place. Who is heading up the investigation in the lobby? Looks like Detective Dare is in for trouble. I want the team on the site, now! Miss Towers, why did you hide the painting? Because I feared it would be stolen? She doesn't sound too sure of herself. I believe it's time to break this case wide open. Huh? Let's continue after a brief recess. But Your Majesty, I'm about to break this case! No, the prosecution will take this time to conduct a search for the item. You have 10 minutes. Court dismissed.